Hello and welcome to this News9 special. What is happening in Libya is becoming a big tragedy, especially after Storm Daniel hit that region. We are talking about the kind of flooding that has happened in that area because of the freakish weather. Two dams have burst, the rivers have in fact burst their seams, and entire towns have been dragged to the sea. Even rescue workers on the ground are telling us that it is very difficult to determine whether they are able to do the rescue work because there is a lot of silt, damaged buildings, debris, and at the same time they are worried whether they will be able to get survivors from this area. Egypt and Turkey has been pushing in a lot of teams for the rescue efforts that are being carried out in Libya. Also, mind you, Tripoli, the administration from where the Libyan administration in fact operates from, that particular region, it is yet to grapple with the kind of tragedy that we are looking at. Libya is yet to become politically stable. There are significant groups who are there who are trying to vie for influence and also are armed to a significant extent. These towns and cities that were close to the coastal areas are the ones that have in fact faced the brunt. These visuals show you how the river was in spate, especially in the urban centers, and how it dragged in through these areas, causing this kind of a tragedy. Rescue teams, as I said, in Libya are in fact struggling to retrieve bodies from these regions. Some of the people, bystanders, have been saying that this was a tsunami-like situation that they faced. Libya is not known for the kind of flooding that it witnessed recently. There have been reports of flash floods that used to happen from the desert regions, and the infrastructures of these cities and coastal towns was enough to carry the water towards the sea. But there have been a cumulative failure of two dams that resulted in this huge tragedy. As I was saying, some of the eyewitnesses said that this was a tsunami-like event that hit them. One of the epicenters of the disaster is the town of Derna. Now in Derna, it is being said that 25% of the neighborhood has been completely washed away, and a significant part of it has been eroded into the sea. This is the tragedy that is unfolding. It's not only in Derna, nearby cities as well. Even Benghazi has in fact reported cases of complete disaster. Another visual that in fact points out to what we are significantly saying. This is the aftermath of the situation of flooding in that region. You can see how the cars have been turned, the roads have been completely destroyed. The sea has also eroded significantly into the place. We have seen the city infrastructure completely destroyed. These are drain pipes and water pipes that were associated with the neighborhoods there. Many of them said that the foundation stones of the houses, the apartments, and of the roads were completely eroded out. And those visuals, in fact, show the kind of tragedy that we are, in fact, seeing. These are visuals of the flooded streets in the area, and we can see how the volunteers from the Red Crescent, who were the first responders on the ground, they were the ones who were in fact struggling to keep some of the areas afloat. This is how the storm Daniel in fact has significantly affected the region. As you can see, these are the big issues that the Libyan state is in fact facing. Some of the roads towards these coastal towns and cities have been hit. What we understand is when it comes to Derna, the town which is in fact facing the biggest problematic result of this particular storm, the tragedy that is unfolding, it is very difficult to even get an aid, as at least 11 roads leading to the city have been destroyed. So the only option for ensuring that some kind of aid reaches the place is to have helicopters hovering around the town and dropping in food packets to medicinal packets, and you can see these pictures coming in from that city. You can see how much of silt has been put forward as well. There, as I was saying, the first responders have been the Red Crescent volunteers, and they are the ones who have been carrying out with the rescue with the limited resources that they have. And silt formation and destruction of buildings in that area has been one of the significant aspects of it. Meanwhile, it is being said that 10,000 people have gone missing in this city. 10,000 is the number that has been put with regards to the number of people who have gone missing in that region. And it is also being said that at least 2,300 people have been killed in this particular tragedy. It is also being said that according to the history of the area, many of them have never seen this kind of rain in their living memory. So a lot of people have been taken aback at the unfolding nature of tragedy. Here again, as I was saying, rescue workers dragging in bodies from areas where people have been completely swept away. Most of them were in the city, but because the river went ahead and swept away, this is the situation that they faced. Let us in fact listen to one reaction coming in from that area. It is significant enough to actually understand how badly Libya needs that kind of help that is coming in, especially the aid that needs to come in. Let's listen into one reaction that's come in.
300 volunteers from various regions of Libya who are affiliated with the Ministry of Youth have arrived in the city of Benghazi. We have also received assistance from Tunisia, Algeria, Italy, France, UAE, Turkey and Qatar. Trained rescue teams have arrived from Turkey, while other teams continue to arrive from Egypt, Algeria, Italy and other friendly countries.